it from the graphics card? Other computer, we had that like -10. And we'll see what that does.
I mean, okay, you can see right now that the music that's constantly playing is going higher than my voice. You gotta keep dropping. Like I said, keep going. Let me go have a seat and have a listen to that.
Sorry guys, new PC. We need to figure out the things and try to figure out why I am capturing twice. So you gotta give us a minute here. So we are working on getting the things and stuff sorted.
So increase your audio by 10.
On the desktop?
Yeah.
The game? Okay, let's try that. Hopefully, at least, I am louder than the game, but you guys can still hear the music. That would be nice.
Yeah, the music is audible.
Okay. But I'm still echoing.
I'm not hearing the echo anymore.
Why am I hearing myself? Oh, that's on. Yeah, the preview window volume was on for some friggin' reason. So you said I'm not echoing anymore?
Yeah, no, I'm not hearing anymore.
Okay, and you can hear me okay over the game?
Uh-huh.
Okay, where on your screen is the slideshow?
Slideshow is upper left.
Okay. So I need to do a test on the audio, or on the chat here. I currently am down my second monitor. Okay. So I'm using my Kindle with the Twitch app as my second monitor right now. So you're gonna have to bear with me if I don't get to your comment right away. I do greatly apologize. Why is my timestamps missing again? Fuck's sake. I want the chat timestamps. Why do they keep turning off? Why can't I find it? Readable colors. Timestamps for... I want timestamps for all messages, not just new messages. I would like it for all messages. Maybe that just means a new... I'm kind of blind as a bat, so maybe we'll go with that. Well, that's really big, though. Sorry, guys. Alright, let's go with that. Okay. I think we have the things. I think. Okay, so you can stay up there. So if there is an issue and I need to mod it, you're gonna have to give me a minute to handle it, because I'm gonna have to be alt-tabbing between windows being up and not. Can you read the text under your, Okay, it's clear, it's not too hard to read?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know I like to pick the funky fonts and stuff. Okay. Alrighty. So, this was the zoo I tried to stream the other night. This is what I was starting to do the other night that there's a 5-minute VOD for, if that, on the channel. So let me explain what happened. I was trying to get started. Oh, you know what? I didn't do the other thing. So I was trying to get started and was in the process of setting everything up. I was doing a scrolling text on that one. I decided not to do it on this one. I don't feel like setting it up right now. Just so I was asking the husband if he would check on the text for me to see if he could read it. my monitors turned off, and I was very confused, and I was like, I actually paused for a minute because I thought the power had gone out, but then it registered in my brain that the lights were still on, so I was like, hello? What the fuck just happened? And I was like, husband, my monitors just turned off. And he goes, what do you mean they just turned off? I was like, they just turned off. Everything's black. And he's like, okay. So he came over, and he's looking at my stuff, and that's when we realized the computer wasn't running at all, and we're like, uh-oh. And we're trying to figure out what the fuck happened, and then I thought I smelled a faint burning dust smell, and we're like, we quick unplugged everything. Gave it a minute, plugged everything back in, and attempted to turn the computer back on. And hey, take your pill. Okay, I didn't hear your alarm. And well, it wouldn't turn back on. It's just gonna do something. So, you know, that was fun. And then we had the panicked realization of, oh fuck, the other PC died. I didn't have anything backed up, and we didn't know if anything had been fried or not, and I'm just like, oh my god. Fortunately, the insurance money was clearing the bank in the morning, so we've gotten the replacement PC. I'm still trying to get everything all set up. I'm not sure how the graphics are gonna look. We're gonna take a looky-loo here and see what's gonna happen. I might occasionally have to do an emoji in the chat just to keep my Kindle screen on. I've got it on a 30-minute thing. That was the max I could do to keep it from going to sleep. So my husband and I have started a new challenge zoo. He declared me the winner of the last one because the file was getting kind of chuggy for both of our computers, and we decided to do something different, so he claimed defeat, and we're starting over. Except this time, we are, we're doing things a little bit differently. We're still in sandbox. Am I in Challenge Zoo 2? That's what you named it?
Yeah.
So we're still gonna be in sandbox, except we've done a few things differently that I will show you as soon as we get loaded in. We changed a couple of options. We tweaked the settings a little bit. So the graphics on this are probably going to look a little different than they did from the last time we were together, because it's a different graphics card. So, and I'm still trying to figure out the settings on this graphics card, or the settings for the game on this graphics card to where I don't want to scream. So, because we had a bitch of a time getting this thing to not look funky. So, I mean a bitch of a time. We're like, it's a new graphics card. How is it looking shittier than the old one? Like an hour and a half last night, you guys. I'm not kidding. I think...
Hold on. You've got to go to your settings and reduce your money.
Yeah, I'm not working on it.
Oh, okay.
I'm in settings right now. So, we have done things a little bit differently.
Sandbox.
So, in this one, we've got animals aging at 2 times, so we are going to have to pay attention to births and all of that. We have decided that money is going to count, and we are giving ourselves more than the standard franchise mode, but really? You're only going to do it in increments of 2. Oh, I can type it. Okay. I was like, that's dumb. So, we're going to be starting our challenge at 75,000. Yes? That's what we said?
Yep.
Okay. 75,000. So it's enough for us to get started. With decorating and stuff. Research is going to count. You already turned all that on, right? The money was the only thing I had to adjust here?
Pretty sure.
Okay. When he originally set the map up for me, he had put us at 500,000. I'm like, that's an awful lot. He goes, that's what you start with in franchise. I was like, I don't think so. I think it's a lot lower than that. And then I did some digging, and I think you started either 40 or 60 on franchise. So we decided to go 75. He didn't want to play on franchise because the animal market is stupid right now for amongst players, and he didn't want to deal with it. So we've got money on at 75,000. We've got conservation credits turned on, so we can make them, spend them, earn them. It's a 300. And we turned power everything on this time. He was tired of having to make the power stations pretty and dealing with their negative area and always having to remember to drop them in everywhere. They're getting obnoxious for him, and I just didn't feel like fighting him on that one. I'm like, fine, whatever. We can do that. And then like I said, we turned research on, so we do have to look up the things. So we have to, if any one of us falls into the negative, for, like, I guess our zoo will be shut down, right? By the game's running standards, I suppose.
No, it'll keep running.
In the negative?
To some degree, yeah.
But eventually, doesn't the game like, hey, fuck what, you're out of money?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think it just digs you such a hole that you can't get out of it if you go too long.
All right. Well, I mean, we'll probably declare a winner before that happens anyway. We'll see. So we're starting on a custom. No. What map is this? It's a temperate forest. I remember that.
It is North American temperate.
North American temperate. Okay.
And it's on the sculpted map.
On the sculpted. So as you can see, we actually, it's not flat. We have terrain on this one that we will have to contend with. So we are doing a little bit of our random wheel shenanigans on this one. Not too terrible. We are on sandbox, so I could in theory change out this entrance at some point. I hate doing zoo entrances. I might do that eventually, but I'd have to figure out where we're gonna put the new entrance and leave space for it. And I hate doing zoo entrances. I mean, the one for Streamland didn't come out too terrible, but I'm not a fan of the stream, the zoo entrance. I'm just not. So, and since research counts, now we did pick up the tropical DLC earlier today, so let's see what we have available for construction. Because I don't know what's available that we haven't researched yet. Here, so we spun the wheel, and the first thing that we got to build was exhibits, I believe. Yes? No, you wanted exhibits in first. No, you spun exhibit.
I spun it and we got bug exhibit.
Or no, you said we were going to do exhibit and you spun and we got bugs or something.
Originally I was going to do an exhibit just at the entryway to keep money flowing.
Uh-huh.
And I rolled it and we got bug exhibit anyhow.
Okay, so we have to do a bug exhibit of some kind, and we have to have at least 6 bugs in this exhibit. 6 species. It can be standalone structures or a house. If it's standalone structures, they need to like be grouped together so it looks like they belong together. They can't be like one here, one there, one all the way in the back corner, you know what I mean? They kind of have to be together. So, stop telling me about the goddamn chat rules for my own fucking channel. I know what they are. I made them. Thank you very much. For Christ's sake. Okay, so, let's see, what do we want to do? So we have to do something with bugs. And we have to do 6 of them. So we don't have. That's interesting. Are these colorable? They are. Okay. Okay. Alright. So I've had a couple of days to think about it. So I kind of know what I want to do. Alright. I might be using that. Like, I kind of have a vague idea. So I kind of wanted to start with like a circle park type thing. And have the bug houses around it, basically. So I don't think we got any new pathways with
You'll probably have to research it anyhow.
that is true. Although this might be a new pathway. I don't remember this. Hang on, we're 4-meter width. What the fuck? Wait, I'm confused. What is happening here? Length 2. 4 meter. Is 4 meter like 13 feet? Why is this set to meters and not feet?
12 feet-ish.
Oh, you know what? I had to reinstall this game. Edit. No. Don't think it's in. Ah. Okay, let's see if this makes sense to my brain now. Yes, okay. I don't like that that's a double path that comes into that. That looks so strange. 3 and 3 is 6, so it still looks like that's sloping inward just a little bit. Is it 20? Okay, so 20 would be the more even one there. I keep having a mini panic attack because I'm glancing at my blank screen that is my second monitor at the moment. I'm like, oh my god, why isn't the monitor working? It's been a traumatic couple of days. Okay, yeah, I think that might be a new path.
Maybe.
Because this is the other block path. Or the graphics are just that much better that it looks that different. Natural grass. That is AstroTurf. I don't know. Maybe I'm nuts and this path did exist before. I kind of want to use it. But I don't know. Is it too overgrown? I might hate it. One, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it does mean I'm gonna have to use this throughout. Is it too messy? I don't know, I kind of like it. It's kind of fun. It kind of gives you like a very old facility feel to it. And since we're not going to have a whole lot to work with here to begin with, then this might not be a bad idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I lost track of how many squares in we were. That's obviously 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. So, and yes, I am on the grid at the moment. I'm trying to figure out how far down I want this to come. 8, 9, 10. Because, like, if they walk too far to see the first animal, sometimes they get a little pissy. Alright, so 10, 11, 12, we're kind of pushing it. Maybe 12. 13, 14, about 15. I mean, that could work. Okay, so let's pop off the grid. So we're at 15. 15. Okay, I'm just gonna grab something stupid here. Why does that look... Looks like it's coming in. Why? It should be. One, 2. So I think I want this too wide here. Like, did it change the width on the pathway because that was aligned to the grid maybe? I don't know. This isn't staying like this, I'm just using this for visual reference. Okay. So well, we can't go over the number.
Nope.
Fuck.
That's what you said. So you gotta have 6. Also, I've got bad news for you, honey. Walkthroughs are a separate category.
Oh, are they? You didn't tell me that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You didn't tell me that.
We had talked about that too.
I didn't remember,
It's okay.
obviously. Why is this so much? Why is the path angling in so much here? That's pretty much center. So if we do 1 there, one, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 2. Alright. Oh, why is the terrain being weird here? Yes, but will you? Let us do the things. I'm not sure. So if we... Okay, so we do it this way. I don't know if you guys are even remotely even here. How do I tell? Like if you're actually... Whoop. Easy there. How are you doing? Where are we? Oh. How the fuck do we get all the way over here? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would mean... Good job, good job. You totally moved the thing before you should have moved the thing. So this is gonna be probably a little reminiscent of the serpent, slithering serpent area in my Streamland Park, my solo zoo. Just so you guys are aware. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn it, it's not gonna be even, Jim.
Oh, you trying to out fancy me? Oh, is that what's going on?
No. I was trying to do them in a circle. But okay, so if we are you fucking shitting me? Why? You let me do it the other way. That makes no sense.
So what exactly is going on?
Yeah. It won't let me duplicate all of them. Oh, you know what? I don't need to duplicate them.
It's because you
I don't need to duplicate them.
because it's on separate grids. You can't move them all at the same time. Yeah, that's why you can't do it.
Okay. I forgot what I was doing. Like, I didn't necessarily need to duplicate them. Okay, so... Oh, stop it. Why are you going to be such a trial here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. I thought I had that set for 10, but whatever. I need this 2 widths apart. What was that? That was 20? The max we can go from there is... Why does that look like you went downhill? What the fuck did that just do? So I don't really know how this is gonna turn out here. Kind of wanted it to be circular, but it might not quite be circular. Undo that one. So, yeah, we're a little off shape-wise. I can't say I'm... oh boy. Not really all of that. Surprised, it is me trying to do a circle. But maybe we can pretend to bring this guy back around. I mean, it's not... It's definitely a Nisey special, put it that way. Okay, I'm not happy with whatever the fuck this is going on here. I would almost like to bring this. What was the damn thing? I've got to get my marks on these keys here so I know where the hell I'm at. I mean, I kinda would like... What is happening here? Okay, I kinda see... Damn it. Undo that. It's like this section that I kinda... Ma'am? This is not. What I wanted. You to do. At. Well, I'm just trying to see if I can clean this up. Just, I think we're making it worse. Wait, we made that a lot worse, a lot worse. Why is that side so much bigger now? Undo that, because I want that in there. Nope. I don't want you to do that. It's a little jankified in there. Can I bring you in just a little bit? No, because you don't want to cooperate. Fancy that. It looks extra. Doesn't look extra janky. It is extra janky. Stop attaching to everything. I'm not sure. Alright, can I grab all of you? So, also, one other thing to make note of is that with what we're doing here, we're not going to be sharing the file back and forth. So you may have heard me talking or have noticed if you've just come in. The little guy up there in the corner that says MrNisey's Zoo so far. So we're gonna be doing screenshot slideshow. To show how we're coming along on the other one's stream, so you'll have to try to catch the live streams for his to see how his is going. That's probably as good of a circle as I'm personally going to get. Circles are not easy for me. Alright, now this is gonna have to get adjusted when it comes back in here, and if you have played the game before, you've noticed that the XY arrows have changed. This is part of that new toggle thingy that they brought in. Did it select it? Come. Select the thingy. Kindle? Kindle. Why aren't you letting me select the thingy? Okay. Oh, it's because I just like selected 25 of them. Okay. So that happened. I don't know why that did that weird symbol. That might be because I don't have that emote anymore. Ah, shit. So, they did the new XY thingy. That was part of the free update. So if you look at it, right, and you grab a corner, see how those are both lit up together now? Oh, that lifted it up in the air. I didn't want to do that. So, like, you can fuss with that. Come. Well, I don't want you floating either, so let me cancel that. And I'll just re-grab you because I accidentally futzed that one. If you don't want to move it in two directions at once, just make sure you're grabbing the arrow and not like the corners where they connect. If you're grabbing two directions at the same time, they'll both be lit. So that's just something to keep in mind. Okay, now I'm just gonna drop these guys back into here. And we need to figure out our placement here. So these guys are gonna get if it's gonna let me. There we go. So this guy. He's a little bit angry because he's not quite lined up on our pathway here. Alright, so if I drop him there, no! Why did you do that? Seriously? Right, so this pathway and I are gonna come to blows here, I think, at one point. It's gonna keep trying to do that secondary path there. Stop it. I'm also on a different mouse now, so bear with me. I feel like maybe... this in here, so I know I'm being a little extra fussy. It takes me time to build the things, and he's got a little bit of a head start on me at the moment. Alright, so if I put you there, train's being all sorts of weird around you. So I find that fascinating. Split from the group. Okay. So I need to figure out how far away is this one. You're still a little crooked, I think. No. That's probably bringing you in a little bit more. Like a brief second, it was happy, and then we weren't happy. Like, you're too... What is your deal? But see, there you look like you are on too much of an angle, my friend. Do I need to bring you over just a little bit more? See, like right there. Like, you're not on. Well, you are on a little bit of a funky twisty-do. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if that's how... it's probably... I mean, the circle's a little off, so... Probably about as good as that's gonna get. To be perfectly honest. Although I just realized that the whole inside of this is all sorts of uneven. part of what is happening here. Alright, so technically we've got 2 guys in place, so I would like for this guy. You going to bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have fun.
Hello, Abby. How are you? I hope you are doing well.
Have a good night.
You too.
Try not to make me look too good. Flex.
Wow. Wow.
I'm sorry. I'm rightfully proud of my build.
Wow.
I gave you won the last competition.
So I'm supposed to let you win this one?
No, but you can admit that I did a pretty good job.
I didn't say you didn't. Just wow. My husband. Wow. You're a little mad at Planet Zoo. Uh-oh. Why are we mad at Planet Zoo? Aside from the janky path system, which is maddening for everyone at times. So that's that one. So this guy. This guy needs some serious adjustments here. Okay, so we think we got my volume sorted out from having to switch the PC. If the game is too loud, by all means, let me know. So we were trying to fuss with that when we first got started here tonight, but you know. What? No. Cancel that. Not what we wanted. So this toggle thingy seemed like a cool idea. No, it's a little bit annoying. Keeps crashing and kicking you off franchise mode. Oh. Maybe it has something to do with the new update. I would report it. Because they just did the free update Tuesday. For me, it was Tuesday. So it could possibly be related to that. Maybe. I haven't been in franchise mode in a while. We were thinking about doing the new challenge zoo between the 2 of us on franchise, but the husband was saying there was some stupid stuff going on with the marketplace right now that he just did not want to deal with. So that's why we are back in sandbox, even though he wanted money to count right now. I can't say I've experienced the crashing so far, but this is my first time playing on the new PC. Like, actually playing. It started after the update tonight. Yeah, it's probably something to do with it then. Maybe something with the animal management system or something. Perhaps. So if I put you there, I think you need to come over a little bit. But last night, as we were getting all of my files sorted and switched over and trying to salvage what I could out of the other PC, thanks to the power supply dying on me, just as I tried to start streaming this on Monday night. I think it was. Yes, Monday night. We loaded up the zoo to see if the save files had actually correctly saved to the cloud. That we had been saving it to on Steam. And the husband and I were like, why do the graphics look like shit? It's like, it's a brand new graphics card that came with this PC, and it leaps and bounds better than my previous one. My previous one was not a new current generation when I had gotten it. I think it was like a generation or two behind, because that's what I could afford at the time. But this one is heads and tails above the other one, and we're like, why does it look like shit? So, we had to spend quite a few, I don't know, anywhere between an hour and a half to 2.5 hours last night trying to figure out what the hell we were just not getting. What were we not understanding? I think I know these guys aren't fully centered. This circle isn't a full circle either. The only thing you notice in the marketplace on franchise mode is you have to click more than once to buy an animal. You're planning on building a desktop gaming PC here after July. Yeah, I mean, it might help a little bit, but, you know, the other thing might also be a legitimate bug issue from the update. I have no idea what that noise was from the kitchen. I hope it was the husband still dicking around on his way to bed. He said in franchise mode, at least lately, people have been being silly with the animal marketplace, and they've been buying, or select individuals have been buying like everything up and then just charging as much as humanly possible that they can get away with charging for the stuff. And since we had money counting for this challenge, he didn't want to deal with it. So we ended up with this challenge that we are doing now. Okay, we need some things. We're gonna need a keeper's hut for starters. That's not the key I wanted. I have to put little tags on my my keyboard sits on a keyboard tray under my desk because I don't have enough room on the top of my desk to have my keyboard, so I can't see my keys very well. And normally your keyboard will have the little nubs on the keys, like the G and the J, possibly for like the visually impaired people at times, or maybe it's just there just to help everybody. But it would have these like little bumpy ridge thingies on the edge of the key, or at least my last keyboard did, that was noticeable enough where I could scratch it with my fingernail and feel it. This one's almost non-existent on this new keyboard, and it's aggravating me because I'm like, god damn it, where's the thing? So my solution to this is I take puffy paint, like the t-shirt 3D fabric paint, and I put a dot on the select keys that I know that are my reference points on my keyboard, and I let that dry. And takes a few hours, so I'd probably do it over right before I go to bed, and then when I get up in the morning, should be good to go. It's only a small dot, it's not very much. It's just enough that I can feel where I'm at. Alright, so we've got a keeper hut. We are gonna need an animal. I wanted, there we go. Need an animal quarantine. Well, I mean, we don't need the quarantine yet. We don't need the quarantine yet because, the exhibit animals don't go to quarantine first. They go straight to the exhibits. I've tried to put them in the quarantine before and they're like, nope. So, excuse me, perhaps we make that a vet surgery instead. So let's see. You'd planned on building the PC just so you can have a better PC, and it was before you knew about the update. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. No, I mean mine was about 7 years old, 8 years old before it literally bit the dust. So no, that's more than fair. All right, vet and keeper hut. I don't need you yet. We're gonna need the workshop. And we're gonna need the research center. And we're gonna need a staff room. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I don't even know what time it is. What time is it, Kindle? Midnight for me. Okay. Like I said, every so often I have to do a... Nope, that's not what I wanted. Stop it. An emoji in the chat to keep my Kindle going because I don't have my second monitor up yet. Because my main monitor is old, but it still functions. I didn't really have the money to replace that monitor just yet, so we're like, we'll just use this one. At least that was the thought process behind it. And my second monitor is a small, older TV screen. How much is this thing? $2,000. This I would like to adjust just a little bit. Yeah, so the other one's like an old TV monitor that was like a small 13-inch thing. We had it, nobody was using it, so I needed a second monitor, so I grabbed it. And it worked, but however, this PC has new display ports on it that we weren't expecting to be there. Surprise. So we had to order an adapter cable for the new display port to HDMI in order for me to use the second monitor. Because nothing's easy. Nothing's easy. Everything's a trial, so now I have to wait for that to come. It's 1 a.m. for you. Okay. 1 a.m. for you. So you are... Eastern. If you're in the States. I used to be an East Coast girl. I grew up in South Jersey. Alright, what am I doing? I need the Animal Trade Center. So I kind of have these guys like pointed inwards here. Because they're gonna have their negative fields around them, right? So if I can keep the negative field in the inner circle to start out with, that might help a little bit until we can get some stuff decorated here. You, I feel like you still need to go back a little bit. You feel too close. Seriously. But no, I grew up in South Jersey. South New Jersey, excuse me. Not like the England Jersey. Like the New Jersey Jersey. So, where we're at now is very different from there. It's weird to have lived so close to the beach and the back bays to go somewhere landlocked. It's very odd. And I don't like it. I don't like, I don't like, not being near those things. Not at all. It was something I didn't really think was gonna be an issue until the husband and I both realized how much we missed it. Now, he didn't really grow up that as close to like the beach and stuff as I did. He grew up in New Hampshire, and while there was some beach access in part of the state, my brain tonight, it just keeps just grinding to a stop. It wasn't as easy to get to for him as it was for me. Yeah, I guess that'll work. Okay, so that should be everybody but quarantine. So I don't really need the quarantine right now. Okay. So I know this looks so weird right now. We're gonna work on that. I don't know what color staff path I want here. This is not staying. This is getting changed here. In fact, let me... I think this is a new path. Helps if I click what is here instead of making new offshoots. just a bit. But right now we are in Arkansas. It's okay. Not the greatest though. So if people missed out on the last challenge zoo that the husband and I did, there is a playlist on my YouTube channel of us both working on that one. I think that's called Challenge Accepted, that Nisey and MrNisey play Planet Zoo. I think that's... what is this? This is like a grayish, I think. This is reddish. I think this is greenish. Or maybe that's black and this is bluish. I don't know. I think we're gonna go with the green. I just have to figure out where we're gonna... Why is the curbing on this? Because it is. Okay. Because it just is. So, no, not yet. Don't be silly. Stop. Nope, undo that. Well, yeah, we need to undo that. I said undo. Thank you. Can I delete that part? No. Okay. Well, you're gonna be fussy. Hi, Little. Little, the cat, has decided to join us here. Can't see her because I don't have my camera on right now because I am a hot mess at the moment. Because it's been a long couple of days on very little sleep. Because Monday night I had the dog issue, well, Sunday night into Monday. Tuesday night, and then Monday night we had the computer issue, and I was like, great. And then Tuesday night, last night, we had, I guess, oh yeah, we had the, a weather issue. So that wasn't fun to deal with. Is that how we want to do that? Because that looks all kinds of messy. That's okay though. We'll get some foliage in here. It'll be fine. We've got 2 different entrance points. I don't really think we need an entrance point to the staff area on each side. I think that might be a little bit overkill. Okay, so let's check out our current power. Okay, so we have power everything turned on, so we're good there. Alright, so we do have a little bit of negative touching our paths here. That'll be okay though, once we get some stuff going in here. Alright, so we're gonna need a few things. We are going to need some staff to start off with. So, I think, let's see. I'm thinking 2 keepers should be good enough to handle 6 exhibits, 3 for each, right? 1, 2. Okay. Don't have any educators yet. We don't... Okay, so vet, I'm thinking probably 2 vets. Educator, vet. We don't need a vendor yet. Security. Oh, I don't know. What do we want to do for security? At least 1. At least 1. That's a long way to walk all the way down here. But, excuse me. Sorry, I'm staring at this and I'm like, I'm just... Like, I don't want to bankrupt myself. Maybe 2 security. I think we should go 2 mechanics so that way 1 can be doing research. And probably 2 caretakers. No, I'm looking at how off the circle is. It's driving me crazy. Of course, if I go and adjust this again, all of you are just gonna be just absolutely just have it with me and just be like, stop it. What I should have did the first time, and I almost did this, and then I didn't do it for reasons, I guess. Unbeknownst to me. At least we get the money back, right? It's okay, I did some janky stuff in here anyway. So we got that kind of, sort of dealt with. Alright, so we're gonna try this one more time. And then if it doesn't work out, I swear I will leave it alone. Let's see, 2, 3. So we kind of need it. To there. So if I take you off the grid now. We had it like ridiculously wide, but I don't really think I want to have it that wide after all. Although 20 just doesn't seem like it's quite wide enough here, does it? What if we go like 26? So, one in that direction. No, you can go about there, perhaps. let's see. I'm probably not gonna get this symmetrical. That's not too bad so far. Like if we try to stay close to the other pathway here. I don't know. I know I'm probably driving you guys crazy with this, but I just couldn't leave it be. It was bugging me. So this one's not quite as wide as the other one, but I think it's probably gonna be a little bit better. Maybe if I can Nope, undo that. I mean, one side's a little bigger than the other. But I think I'm okay with that now. Alright, I don't want to move that off of there just yet. I actually want to grab my Jeff buildings. Alright. So if I put you in there like that, okay, you're good enough. So we're at 44,000, I think. Let's see where I keep moving everything around. I think well, I feel silly putting in the quarantine already. But at the same, where's my, there it is. At the same time, we probably should while we have the cash flow, honestly. Alright, can I bump you back just a little? Okay. Might have to get pulled forward again just a little bit once we go and grab the exhibity dues. Okay, so what is this? This is the... oh, fuck it, I'll just pick you up. Alright, the vet research guy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be happier with this setup. It's just so damn messy. Compared to the other one. Okay, so if I put you there, right? Marketplace. Oh, no, actually, let me grab these two. These two are a package deal. And alright, let me grab you. I would like for you to maybe sit maybe about there-ish. We're gonna have the other thing behind it. Okay. Alright. Next up. We're gonna need the keeper hut for over here. So the keeper hut. I'm not gonna put two of these guys in because that just seems silly. How many more staff buildings do we have? We have 2. Yeah, okay, you can sit on an angle. I'm okay with that. Alright, get out of there. Alright, you. What are you? You're my animal marketplace, right? So, let's see. Get out of that. So where do we want you to sit? Or we could put you there. That seems like a good spot there. My mom has an old, like, TV armoire cabinet thing that we were using just to store stuff in. She kind of used that and is using it for her clothes now. And Cal the cat has made it his life mission to bang the doors on it repeatedly throughout the night. Doesn't matter what time of the night it is. He's made this his life's goal. Do you want that there? Or do I want it back here? I mean, I feel like you're okay there. I feel like that's okay. Alright, so now. I'm gonna have to rearrange all of these guys again. Let me get out of that mode. So, put you there. Exhibit 3. Exhibit 3, you don't say. So that's Exhibit 3. this feels a little bit better. Like space-wise and stuff. Exhibit 5. Okay. Well, I mean, doesn't really matter all that much. So we're gonna move you back over to here. I ended up taking the wrist rest off of my keyboard tray because this keyboard's a little bit taller. Are you like not touching the ground here? Okay, there we go. Oh, that's what. There we go. That makes a little bit more sense why that was being a little funny there. Okay, so there's that one. I was actually planning on doing this a little bit earlier tonight, but I had to, hello, Red Hero. Hope you're both doing well tonight. You've been lurking for a little bit because you're still at work. What are the rules for this challenge? Okay. Well, hello, welcome back. Lurking is always welcome. This challenge is money counts, so we have to have some sort of money flow happening. We are going to have a random wheel again. When we spin it, we have to adhere fully to what it says. We're a little bit more, we're still going to do the biomes, but we've added, it feels like that comes in off of that a little far. Oh, stop that. Why are we being dumb? So he added exhibits to our spinning wheel of building doom this time. Can I? Okay, I thought you were gonna give me a hard time about that, but that's fine. Been fussing trying to get this laid out in a way that doesn't anger me. This inside path's gonna get switched to staff path in a minute. I kind of wanted to do like a wagon wheel on the like here, and then, you know, it would have worked better with 8 instead of 6, but so we're spinning for species, a number of species. We're actually following that this time. We kind of got away from it because we realized that the other map was so big that it was kind of laughable to like have like 4 species and then be done with the biome. So this map's a little bit smaller. It feels like he picked a sculpted temperate. We started at 75,000. When he originally went to start this one, he gave himself 500, and I'm like, that's an awful lot of money. He goes, no, it's not. That's what you start with in franchise. I was like, oh, no, it's not. I was like, I remember almost running out of money by the time I put my staff buildings down. He's like, no. I was like, yeah. So I looked it up, and it was like 40 or 60 or something for a franchise. And I told him, and he goes, oh, I was way off. I said, uh-huh. So we're starting with 75,000. We have power everything turned on. Just so it's a little bit easier so we don't have to deal with the power grid setting up, but we have to research stuff this time. So we're going to spin for what we have to build and then the number of species. He spun first and got exhibits and then got bug exhibits and got 6. So that's what we're doing. His screenshots are up in the corner. We're not going to be sharing the save files this time. We're each going to have our own file that we are going to be taking care of, because we also think that the other file was starting to chug a bit from all of the back and forth and from both of us trying to put stuff on that file. So, yeah, we're like, yeah, because it was chugging for him, and it was chugging for me, and I was thinking, well, maybe it was my PC, because mine's a little bit older than his. But I wasn't fully sure if that's what was going on. Cats. Don't start. Really? Janky ass path is gonna be janky right now. Because of course it is. Why are you being weird here? You're being weird here. Let me sit you over here for a second. What is going on here? Like, I thought we talked about this pathway. Like, I thought we were friends. I thought we were... I thought we were good. I thought we had come to an understanding. You know what, that doesn't really matter because I'm going to take that inside pathway out, and that is going to become staff path, and it's going to be not as wide, so that's fine. Separate saves. Oh, he was ready to play with money, except so much that it didn't really matter. Yeah, like, he likes franchise mode a lot. We were originally talking about throwing this into franchise mode, but he also saw some weird stuff people were doing on franchise mode right now that he just didn't want to really deal with. I want to do this because this is just being a fussy little brat here. So I'm like, well, you tell me what you want to do. I was like, if you want to be on franchise mode, we can be on franchise mode. I've done it before. I'm not against it. I was like, but you have to tell me what you want to do. So, I'm not gonna hound him for, the VOD copies to, put on my YouTube channel, so we decided to do the scrolling screenshots in the corner.